All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse here on the beautiful campus of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School for Wisconsin Valley Conference boys basketball tonight. It is the fifth-ranked Marshfield Tigers, 13-2 on the year, perfect in the Valley this year again, going up against the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders, 3-10 on the year, 0-4 so far in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Today's pregame show brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics or orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. These two teams met back on December 12th. It was a 73-54 win for the Marshfield Tigers. Marshfield led 45-25 at halftime, and Rapids outscored Marshfield in the second half of the game. Wisconsin Rapids senior Brody Gilbertson had 26 that night. Vetter McTaggart had 17 for Marshfield. We'll talk about Vetter here in just a moment and his outstanding night just the other night up in Merrill. Wisconsin Rapids coming off of a 66-49 win against Lakeland on Monday. They'll take on Wausau West next week, Monday, here at the Fieldhouse as a postponed game from last Friday when it was about negative 45 degrees out. Marshfield coming in, as we mentioned, 13-2 on the year. They're 4-0 in the Valley. 101-52 win on Tuesday up at Merrill. They led 52-30 at halftime, put up 49 more in the second half. Vetter McTaggart with 10 three-pointers. He broke his own three-point record that he had earlier this year, I think at Eau Claire Memorial or Eau Claire North. But they are as good as they've been and looking to make some noise. They have some pretty impressive wins. Had one over Kaukauna a couple weeks ago. And Coach Chris Fisher and the Tigers look to make a jump again here this year. And they have done so far so good here in 2026. They'll take on Holman next Tuesday before traveling to DC Everest in a huge Valley game at DC Everest on the 6th. That is for first place. They've already beaten DC Everest by 6 points. That was back on December 19th. So looking forward to that matchup at DC Everest next week. It is a full crowd here at the Rapids Fieldhouse. And, glad you're joining us here tonight from Wisconsin Rapids. It is a packed gym. Have the pep band to our left. And we'll turn it over here in just a moment for our pregame announcements and then the national anthem presented by the Rapids pep band. Again, today's pregame show brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics or orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. A bunch of games going on. Merrill and Mosinee girls right now. It is a 63-35 lead for Mosinee. Win for Mosinee. That game started at 5:45, part of a girls-boys doubleheader. Spencer is at Columbus Catholic. Colby is at Neelsville. Loyal is at Owen Withee. Pacelli is at Wild Rose. Franklin is at Racine Case. New Richmond is at Eau Claire Memorial. Newman Catholic is at Auburndale. Appleton North at Kaukauna. Huge game of the FVA tonight. Assumption is at Marathon and boys. Merrill is at Mosinee and boys coming up in just a little bit. And Edgar is at Stratford. And you can check all those games out at ZaleskiSports.com. And we'll turn over to our public address announcer here in just a moment.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School for tonight's Wisconsin Valley Conference boys basketball game, featuring the Tigers from Marshfield. Lincoln High School Red Raiders. The Wisconsin Valley Conference and all of its member schools welcome you and encourage good sportsmanship at all athletic events. Good sportsmanship is the responsibility of everyone in attendance at tonight's contest. Lincoln High School, Marshfield High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. Your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner is greatly appreciated. Please enjoy tonight's contest and be a role model for those those seated around you. At this time, please rise or remain standing and remove your hats as we honor veterans who have proudly served our country and those who are currently serving this great nation, home and abroad. Tonight, please stand. The presentation of colors by the Buckley Baldwin VFW Post 2534 Honor Guard. And now the playing of the national anthem by our own Lincoln High School pep band led by Gene Olson. After the national anthem, please remain standing and quiet while the color guard exits the field house.
Colors now leaving the floor of the gymnasium here.
Thank you.
Always appreciates the Buckley Baldwin VFW. Our starting lineups tonight. First for the visiting Marshfield Tigers. They'll start with their senior Chris Pohl. Number 2 is Nick Hansen, another senior. Junior number 3 is Camden Kolstead. Number 10 is Vetter McTaggart. Again, Vetter had a big night against Merrill the other night. And then Valen Ramberg, number 24 for the Marshfield Tigers. For the home Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders, Zach Mansell, Walker Schmidt, Kobe Verhulst, Brody Gilbertson, and Peyton Roosh. For the home Red Raiders, head coached by Phil Jaglow, and the Marshfield Tigers, of course, head coached by Chris Fisher. Starting right here, nearly right on time at 7:15. Reminder, tonight's ball game is presented by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics for orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. It is a packed gym here at the field house tonight. Our very own AJ Ligman officiating tonight. Gave him a hard time before we set off here tonight, but AJ, a great guy, and we'll be underway here in just a moment. Ramberg and Gilbertson jumping center. The opening tip is won by Wisconsin Rapids. Working left to right. east to west on your compass. Straight man-to-man defense for Marshfield. Again, they had a big win over Merrill, trying to keep that undefeated conference season alive. Gilbertson with it. 1,000-point scorer is Brody Gilbertson. Roosh back out Mansell. Dribble drive to the basket. Back out Gilbertson right in front of the Marshfield bench for three. Way strong. Rebounded by McTaggart. Vetter quickly up ahead to Camden Colstead. These two schools played on Tuesday. On the girls' side, it was an overtime win for the Marshfield Tigers. McTaggart on the left block against Schmidt. Height advantage via McTaggart, and he's going to make easy work of it. And Vetter scores 2-0. Height advantage to Marshfield. No doubt about it. Between Pohl, McTaggart, and Ramberg. Mansell kicks it out to the far side for Schmidt. Back over to Mansell. Near side, Roosh. Hands off Gilbertson, and Roosh is going to get called for the travel. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. Place your comfort at home as our highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Wisconsin Rapids dresses 17 on their roster. There's a three-pointer for Chris Pohl off the front rim. Chase down offense, rebound by Colstead. McTaggart got it. Vetter starting off where he ended against Merrill. He's got 11 three-pointers in the last game plus so far. The last, is it 36? Gilbertson all the way to the basket, 36, 37-plus minutes. In and out, rebounded by Ramberg. Up ahead to McTaggart. Over the head. That was a heck of a quarterback pass. McTaggart pulls up three, just left a bit short, and pinballed around and taken by Zach Mansell. Wisconsin Rapids River Kings playing tonight at the Ice Arena on the other side of the parking lot, on the other side of the football field. There's a three-pointer in the corner for Mansell. Short offense rebound taken by Schmidt. Walker back out. Gilbertson against Pohl. Chris, one of the honorable mention Mr. Basketball nominations right now. There's Roosh fading to his right. That's good. That was a awkward-looking shot, but Peyton got it to go. His whole body was fading towards the baseline. Ramberg down low to Chris Pohl. Off the backboard, off a pole and out of bounds. Bad pass there by Ramberg. Phil Jagalone, his first year here at Wisconsin Rapids. He's bounced around. He was at Amherst for a while. He was an assistant coach at UWSP, and now taking over here at Wisconsin Rapids. Probably a couple of other stops along the way, but there's a three-pointer for Gilbertson and the lead. Nope, too strong, and out of bounds off of Roosh, and to Marshfield it goes. Williams Plumbing and Heating, they're locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids. For all your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating. Find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. There's Chris Pohl out. Open three-pointer is left short. Rebounded by Mansell. Nick Hansen on the missed three. Gilbertson out to Schmidt. Swings it to the far side for Verhulst. Near side, Roosh hands it back out to Mansell. Schmidt, ball movement here by the Red Raiders. Gilbertson puts his head down, spins to the baseline. Air ball the layup and rebounded by McTaggart. Transition, Hansen out to Pohl. Swings to the far side. There's a three-pointer. Halfway down, it bounces out. And again, sprung loose, and back to the Red Raiders it goes. A couple of missed shots early here for the Marshfield Tigers. They've gotten good looks. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. The final Friday of January. Hard to believe. Tomorrow's the last day of January. Then we have a perfect month in February. Starts on a Sunday, ends on a Saturday in exactly 4 weeks. Left side for Roosh. That means March is starting on a Sunday this year. Mansell all the way to the basket. Scoops. Can't get it to go. McTaggart another rebound. Chris Pohl. Big guy makes it look easy. Yeah, that is true. The last time Marshfield played here, they clinched a trip to the state tournament. There's a three-pointer by Roosh. Peyton's got 2 triples in a 1-point game. Ramberg lost control of it and turns it over. Schmidt up ahead for the Red Raiders. Gilbertson drives against Pohl. Tipped by Pohl. Chris is all the way to the basket. Can't finish. Offense rebound by McTaggart. Pohl asking for the foul. They play on. The jump, the shot fake. Chris for 3 in the back rim. No good. Coach Jaglow says slow things down. 12 minutes to go, first half. 7-6, Tigers on top. A couple of Peyton Roosh three-pointers have let Wisconsin Rapids stay in this one so far. Gilbertson, far side or near side for Schmidt. Getting a screen from Roosh. Gilbertson thought about the 3, thought better of it against the 6'8" Chris Pohl, and then throws it into the second row of the bleachers. Caius Poteet in for the first time, as well as Colby Dix. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the court, we bring our best to your home with lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected, stay connected at Solaris.net. Poked out of bounds by Zach Mansell. Gilbertson got about a 5-second break, and he's back into the game. Camden Kolstead inbound in that tough corner. McTaggart for 3. Left short, rebounded by Gilbertson. That was a wild play coming out, an out of bounds play there. Have McTaggart fake on the lob and then come back and get a double screen on the three-pointer. There's Poteet in the baseline and threw it away, taken away by Pohl. Chris has 2 points. McTaggart's got the other 5. There's a three-pointer for Chris Pohl. Talked him right into it. Chris has got 5, and Marshfield leads by 4. Good contingency of the Marshfield Tigers making their way over to Southwood County. There's Schmidt. Mansell in the corner. Step back 3. Back rim. Offensive rebound by Schmidt. And throws it into the backcourt. Oh, they're going to say it was tipped. Coach Fisher arguing his case, but Poteet knocks in a 3. McTaggart, Ramsburg, tipped and out of bounds off of Brody Gilbertson. Like Kerry Van Erwin State Farm, be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Kerry and our staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Kerry Van Erwin State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Chris Pohl turns on the right block. Got 7 in a row, does Chris. Lead back up to 3 for the Tigers. Gilbertson against Pohl. Kicks it back out. Poteet. Gilbertson. Schmidt lets a 3 fly. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by McTaggart. Good rebound there by Vetter. Rapids letting the 3s fly tonight. They made 3 so far. Ramsburg on the right block. Nearly taken away by Colby Dix. There's going to be a foul called on Walker Schmidt. There's a second foul called. Or first foul called in the first nearly 9 minutes of the game. Good flow so far here from Wisconsin Rapids. 12-9 in favor of Marshfield. They haven't trailed yet tonight. Near side for Ramsburg, all the way to the baskets. Valen Ramberg, pardon me, not Ramsburg. Ramberg, Valen Ramberg with the bucket. Gilbertson all the way to the basket, finger rolls it in. Wanted the flush, couldn't quite get there. But a heck of a move there by Brody Gilbertson. 3-point game in favor of the Marshfield Tigers. First substitution coming here for Marshfield. There's Pohl, Ramberg. A bad pass there by Chris Pohl and a turnover. Ben Jordan into the game for the first time for Marshfield, checking in for Nick Hansen. .8:46 to go, first half, 14-11. Oh, they had 6 guys on the floor. Subbed off the wrong guys. Chris Fisher had his back turned. If you saw that, he probably would have went berserk. They put the ball in play when Wisconsin Rapids had 6 guys on the floor. Right side for Schmidt. Walker looking, still looking. Back out. Poteet, good close out there by McTaggart. Straight on 3 is off the mark. Vetter with another rebound. Ramberg on the left wing. Top of the key for Pohl. Took one dribble, back rim, no good. Rebound taken by Walker Schmidt. Up ahead to Gilbertson, 7:55 to go. Brody steps into a 3 for the tie, not good. Offense rebound by Roosh. Payton's got 8. Weak side offense rebound. And it's a 1-point Marshfield lead. Pohl got double teamed. Turns in the lane, kicks it out, top of the key 3. Kolstad. Camden Kolstad puts Marshfield back up by 4. Quick moving first half, 7:20 to go here in the opening frame. Gilbertson asking for a screen and then says back away. Resets, Schmidt. Back out to Gilbertson on the left wing. Brody against Chris Pohl, 7 minutes to go. Poteet for 3. K.S. Poteet, Rapids has hit 4 3-pointers here in the first half. It's a 1-point game with 6:45 to go. Kolstad throws it into the backcourt. And turnover on Marshfield. Wisconsin Rapids opportunity to take the first lead. Gilbertson against Pohl. Hesitation dribble. Tipped Roosh in the corner against Ramberg. To the basket. Schmidt out to Roosh. Payton to the corner. 3-pointer left corner. Airballed and rebounded by Ramberg. Shot by Carter Braund. 3-pointer for McTaggart back rim. A rebound by Schmidt. Under 6 minutes to go. Schmidt to the corner for Roosh. Step back 3. Back rim. This place would have gone crazy if he would have made that. Ramberg on the left wing. Down low, Chris Pohl. Layup, no good. Tipped out of bounds off of, they're going to say it was off of Marshfield. Looked like it was off of Colby Verhulst. Going to go back to Wisconsin Rapids. Spencer leading Columbus Catholic in girls basketball 17-14. in the first half. Marathon 13, Assumption 9 in boys basketball. Stratford 19, Edgar 10. Stratford boys, watch out for the Stratford boys down the stretch here. Got Brooks Vanderhoof back, looking to make some noise. Gilbertson to the basket. Braun gives Rapids their first lead. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 18-17, Wisconsin Rapids. Ramberg, left side for Jordan. Back out to Ramberg, just right of the circle. Chris Pohl at the right elbow. There's a foul by Zach Mansell. Just the second foul called here in the first half with 4:51 to go. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your modern Woodmen of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. Call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873 to start the conversation today. Chris Pohl on the right wing. Ramberg, top of the key. Valen all the way to the basket. Finger roll for the big fella. Ramberg's got 4. Marshfield back on top with 4.5 to go in this quick-moving first half. Gilbertson out to Schmidt. Schmidt right side for Colby Dix. Schmidt back with it. Hands off to Gilbertson. He wants one-on-one. Gilbertson against Pohl. Got stopped on the right block. Dribbles back out of it. Brond. Mansell. Colby Dix back out to Schmidt. Zach Mansell on the left wing. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Gilbertson top of the key against Pohl. Hesitation dribble all the way to the basket. Fading and nearly finishing. They had McTaggart on the outlet. Couldn't get it to him. Left side for Jordan. Ben Jordan puts his head down. Oh, strong man move there by Ben Jordan. Was not going to be denied, this senior. 21-18. Back to the three-point Marshfield lead. 3:20 to go here in the first half. Mansell, 16-footer is good. Caius Potita will check back in on the next dead ball. Ramberg, top of the key. Right side for Jordan. Ben spins it around to Chris Pohl. Chris knocks in another one. 10 here in the first half for the senior. Mansell just crossed the timeline. He took his sweet time. Got it pretty close to that 10-second. Schmidt to the corner for Brond. Again, it was a 19-point win for Marshfield. The last time they played in mid-December, they led 45-25 at halftime. Poked away from behind and taken by the Tigers. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Kolstad with it. Against Mansell, he blows right past him. Camden Kolstad's got 5. 6 points, Marshfield lead. Three coming in here for Wisconsin Rapids. Gilbertson at the free throw line. Brond up and under, and that time he's going to get called for the travel. Could have had one here earlier in the possession, but Levi Jansen in for veteran McTaggart for Marshfield. Buy 3 and get 1 free tire sale is on now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. That's buy 3 tires and get 1 free. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Ramberg left well short. Gilbertson up ahead. Got it poked away from behind by Kolstad. He picked up his dribble up ahead to Pohl. Ramberg, baseline, gets cut off and intercepted by Gilbertson. 1:20 to go in this quick-moving first 18 minutes. And only 2 total fouls both on Wisconsin Rapids, but it has been a very good flow to this game. Mansell on the right wing. 1:05 to go. Coach Jaglow says do it again. K.S. Poteet setting the screen for Gilbertson. Back out, Poteet, top of the key three. Way off the mark, rebounded by Chris Pohl, just took it away from Peyton Roosh. 45 seconds to go, Pohl across the timeline. 26-20, Marshfield on top. They've relinquished the lead just once or twice here in the first half. Otherwise, it's been a pretty entertaining first 18 minutes. Chris Pohl at midcourt. 25 seconds to go. Hands off to Kolstad right at the midcourt stripe. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. Again, just holding it here. The last shot. 10 seconds left. And lost it. It's 5 seconds to go. Mansell tipped out of bounds by Kolstad. Walker Schmidt back in. Vetter McTaggart back in as well for Marshfield. And Coach Jaglow will use the first timeout of the half. 3.6 seconds to go here in the first half. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
All right, 3.6 seconds to go here in the first half. It's been an entertaining first 18 minutes. Schmidt to inbound, still looking, finds Mansell, has one shot at it, throws it up there, nearly banked in. Oh, that was a good look there by Walker Schmidt. But that is how we'll end our first half here in Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield leads at 26-20. Take a break, get your first half scoring, and then come back and get you some other score updates from around Zaleski Sports as well. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Buy 3 and get 1 free is back at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $100 back on a select set of 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card through February 27 at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. First half, Marshfield leads it 26-20. First half scoring will start first for the visiting Marshfield Tigers. Chris Bowles got 10. Camden Kolstead and Vetter McTaggart both with 5. Ben Jordan with 2 and Valen Ramberg with 4. For the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders, Peyton Roosh has 8, a couple of three-pointers, and a layup on an offensive rebound. K.S. Poteet's got 6. He's got a couple of three-pointers. And then Carter Braund, Brody Gilbertson, and Zach Mansell all with 2 for the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Got a bunch of games on Zaleski Sports tonight, including a first-place battle in the Fox Valley Association in Kaukauna. We'll get you a score update there in just a second. Mosney girls beat Merrill already tonight. It's part of a girls-boys doubleheader. We'll get you the boys' score momentarily. New Richmond and Eau Claire Memorial boys hockey. After one period, it's 1-0 Eau Claire Memorial. Neilsville all over Colby in girls basketball tonight, as you would imagine, 40-5. Of course, our game, Pacelli is at Wild Rose in girls basketball tonight. That is a 23-5 score. Loyal is at Owen Withy in girls basketball. That is a 10-7 score in favor of Owen Withy. Boys basketball, Newman Catholic is at Auburndale. It is a 21-19 lead for the Eagles. Franklin tonight is at Racine Case. Boys basketball, let's see what Matt and Eli have down there. It is a 30-22 lead for Racine Case. The big one on the network tonight, Appleton North at Kaukauna. It is a 17-16 lead for Appleton North with 9:40 to go in the first half in just about standing room only at Kaukauna High School tonight. Spencer is at Columbus Catholic in girls basketball. The Rockets did have a lead. They trail by 1 now, 27-26 with 42 seconds to go. Assumption at Marathon boys tonight. What do we got here? They are in a commercial break. It is 26-17 at halftime in favor of Marathon. Stratford all over Edgar, 28-12. Boys basketball, Merrill is at Mosney tonight. Mosney, standing room only there as well, 19-15 Mosney in the first half. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up for a free consultation today. We'll take another break, come back with your second half from the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse here in Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSlivered.com.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MaidaCustom.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair. Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodeled dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School and a packed gymnasium here at the field house tonight on the final Friday of January. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, give them a call at 715-213-1281 and Wirtz & Company. And check them out at Wirtz & Company on Facebook. You remember a week ago tonight, it was throughout the day, it was about -4 or -40, -35 or so. Right now, 9 above feels like -3, but warm weather is upon us this weekend. 22 on Saturday, 24 on Sunday with a chance of snow. And then all in the lower 20s this upcoming week, but it is better than the minus number. So we're thankful for that. Pitchers and catchers report in, about 10 days or so is the first one. Major League Baseball right around the corner. The Olympics start next week, a week from tonight. Big crash today in the Olympics. That was it Lindsey Vonn got airlifted today? Yeah, she got a crash in a downhill race in Switzerland today in her practice run before the Olympics. The Olympics are in Italy this year. We don't have any officials yet. Waiting on our officials here. There they are. Taking a nap. Blame AJ. Yeah, that's the easiest thing to do. They only called 2 fouls in the first half. They got to figure out what they're what we're going to figure out here. All right, we're underway here in the second half. Marshfield leads it 26-20. Trying to stay perfect in the Valley this year. Rapids looking to pick up their biggest win in quite a while, and Camden Colstead starts the second half with a layup. You can all but figure that Coach Fisher had that drawn up on his whiteboard going into halftime, or had it configured pretty quickly at halftime. Peyton Roosh, he's got 11, a triple to start. First Pohl at the top of the key against with Ramberg cutting to the basket. Pohl steps up into a three, too strong. Ramberg with the offensive rebound. Valen down low to Pole as Roosh held on that one. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where communities come first. They're federally insured by NCUA. Bad pass by Kolstead. Gilbertson Euro steps and knocked out of bounds off of Nick Hansen. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. Finds the outlet to Schmidt, right side for Verhulst. Hands it off to Mansell. There's a three-pointer, too strong. Oh, and rebounded by McTaggart. Quickly up ahead to Ramberg against Roosh. Skips it across the pole against Gilbertson. Hands it off to Kolstead. Picked up his dribble. Ramberg top of the key. Down low to Pole in the lane. Bounce it off his foot. 4 Red Raiders are there, and it's still loose. Gilbertson comes away with it. Step back three. Gilbertson in transition. In and out. And there is an injured Red Raider down in the lane. And we'll keep it here and remind you that Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider. Since 1970, people have turned to Econ Electric. It's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Marshfield basketball leading by 5 with 16:21 to go. Finger up in the air. It looked like they were acknowledging the tribal chief. In and out. Tipped out by Ramberg into Gilbertson's hands. Brody on the right wing against Chris Pohl. In the lane. Kicks it out to Mansell. Gets the screen all the way to the basket. Up and rebound taken by McTaggart. Pohl didn't block it, but definitely deterred Mansell from trying to make the layup. Chris Pohl all the way to the basket, can't make the layup. Rebounded by Roosh. They're letting them play on. Physical basketball here in the Wisconsin Valley tonight. Mansell's got to get across the timeline. Jeepers. He's done that about 2 or 3 times tonight. Gilbertson all the way to the basket. Brody, a strong take. Good defense there by Ramberg. 3-point game with 15:15 to go. Steps in, Kolstead 3 off the front rim. As Roosh and Gilbertson run into each other. Roosh almost traveled with it after he regained possession. Caius Poteet's into the game. Taken away and out of bounds. Off of McTaggart. Caius Poteet's back in. To the backcourt for Kobe Verhulst. To Mansell on the left wing. Resets just left of the circle for Verhulst. Against Nick Hansen. Step back. 16-footer left short. Rebounded by Ramberg. 14.5 to go in the second half. 3-point Marshfield lead. McTaggart back out. Ramberg hands off to Pohl. Chris all the way to the basket. And wow, 360 around. Didn't look like it was going to fall in. Got it to roll in. Marshfield leads by 5. 14:10 to go. Right side for Verhulst. And they've held Gilbertson to just 4 tonight. But Peyton Roosh has 11. Peyton to the basket. Likely got pushed. 3-pointer is good for Caius Poteets. He's got some words for veteran McTaggart after that one. 2-point game, 13:40 to go. There's a blocking foul on Brody Gilbertson. 13:37 to go. 30-28, Marshfield on top. Ramberg on the right side, can't make the layup. Offense rebound. Kolstad out to McTaggart. Finger rolls it on the left side for two. Valen Ramberg's got 6. 4-point game up ahead to Mansell. Gilbertson against Pohl. To the basket, got held by Kolstad. Foul might be going on Pohl, though. It will go on Chris Pohl. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa, Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Gilbertson against Pohl. Kicks it back out. Mansell, top of the key. 3. Left short. Rebounded by Pohl. Chris up ahead. Hands off to Ramberg. Valen for 3. And an offense rebound by Kolstad. He got fouled. Oh, a good hustle there by Camden Kolstad. He'll head to the free throw line. First free throw attempts of the evening for either side here with 13 minutes to go in the ball game. Got to wipe up the sweat on the floor. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Kolstad at the line. First free throws of the evening. Camden's free throw no good. He's got 7 points tonight. Started the second half with the open layup. 0 for 2 from the line for Kolstad. Gilbertson up ahead into the front court quickly for Wisconsin Rapids. Goes baseline against Pohl. Blocked by Ramberg on the backside. Rebounded by Chris Pohl for Marshfield. Poked away by Gilbertson. Brody slams it home. The energy has been in the fieldhouse all night, and Gilbertson just kicked it up an extra notch. Taken away. Ramberg comes away with it. Skips over to Kolstad. Chris Pohl at the top of the key. Against Gilbertson. All the way to the basket. Chris puts his head down. Got it. And one. Chris Pohl the hoop and the harm. Brody Gilbertson will pick up his second foul. Back into the game will be Ben Jordan for Marshfield, as well as Carter Braun for Wisconsin Rapids and Walker Schmidt. Gilbertson with the slam, and Chris Pohl said, I don't want to deal with it anymore, and he put his shoulder down and went right to the basket. Ed drew the foul. First made free throws of the night go to Chris Pohl. He's got 15, 5 points, Marshfield lead. Against Gilbertson. Brody all the way to the basket, poked away by Pohl, and then off of the knee of Ramberg. Roosh back into the game. Peyton's got 11. Leading scorer so far here tonight for Wisconsin Rapids is Peyton Roosh. Braun to inbound. And taken away. It's going to be out of bounds off of Wisconsin Rapids. Good hustle by Ben Jordan. In the length of Marshfield, wreaking havoc, especially on a play like that. Kolstad with it now, 12 minutes to go. Marshfield leads by 5. Left side for Ramberg. Chris Pohl at the top of the key. Left side, Ramberg gets a screen from Pohl. Screen and roll. Ramberg lost it. And timeout's going to be called by Marshfield with 11:42 to go in regulation. Marshfield leads by 5. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsLiver.com.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
It's been a wild one here in Southwood County tonight. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids battling. Marshfield looking for, Wisconsin Rapids looking for their biggest win of the year. Marshfield's trying to stay put and stay undefeated in the Valley here tonight. Veteran McTaggart has been not much issue tonight. Chris Pohl has been. Chris got 17. He's got 7 here in the half. Marshall with one of their largest leads here in a while. Or they had 8 to start the second half, I should say. It is 7 now with 11:15 to go. Roosh picks it off the floor. Gilbertson against Pohl. Swings it around. Back out. Gilbertson. A long 3 for Brody is off the mark. Rebounded by Chris Pohl for Marshfield with 11 minutes to go in this one. Chris down to Valen Ramberg, left side. Pick and roll to perfection. Valen's got 8, largest lead for Marshfield here at 9. Left side for Roosh against McTaggart. Back out, Gilbertson against Pohl. All the way to the basket, blocked by Ramberg, but got the body on the follow-through. And Gilbertson will head to the Surf Pro free throw line. Call Surf Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Brody Gilbertson, the 1,000-point scorer. First one for Brody is good. He's got 5 here in the half. Caius Potitz back in for Wisconsin Rapids. Gilbertson 2 for 2 from the line. Brody's got 8. Held to just 2 in the first half, 6 here in the second. 10:20 to go in the ball game. Chris Pohl left wing. 7-point Marshfield lead. Too strong and tipped out. Kolstad comes away with it for the Tigers. No look pass into Ramberg. Foul's going to be called on Brody Gilbertson. That'll be his 3rd, all here in the second frame. Kolstad to inbound. Still looking. Has Pohl on the left block. Hands it back out to McTaggart. All the way to the basket. Slammed by Ramberg. Valen all the way to the hoop. With a big 2-hand slam. 3-pointer off the front rim. No good. Rebound taken by Ben Jordan. McTaggart for 3. Front rim, no good. Gilbertson against Pohl. Kicks it back out. Roosh has been on fire from beyond the arc. Off the mark there. Ramberg with a rebound. Pohl to Jordan. Gets double team. Kolstad, McTaggart, corner 3. Too strong. Offense rebound and saved off of Schmidt. For Holstan, Mansell back in. Left side for Ramberg. Chris Pohl got it and one. Another and one here for Chris Pohl. Went baseline, got past, and able to finish at the rim. And Chris Pohl's and one is good. Big second half here for Chris. 10 points in the second half, 20 on the evening. To the basket, blocked by Ramberg. To the basket for Gilbertson, got it kicked around, taken by Pohl. Chris Pohl with a head of steam up ahead against Roosh. Student sections for Marshfield wanted him to shoot that one. Chris Pohl with it again. Goes baseline. Steps through, and a timeout called by Marshfield. A lot going on with 8:01 to go here in this one. Full timeout by the Tigers. 44-32 Marshfield. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
.801 to go here in the second half. Marshfield has increased their lead 44-32. Foul discrepancy, or fouls for Wisconsin Rapids 6. So Marshfield in the bonus the rest of the ball game here tonight. And Rapids is giving it a valiant effort, but the Tigers showing off their prowl here tonight. Ramberg, free throw line extended. There's Kolstead. Camden down low, reverse layup, and Jordan for two. Just the little things, driving and kicking, driving and cutting. And Marshfield's lead up to 14 with 7:35 to go. Mansell, left side for Gilbertson. And throws it away. Bad pass there by Gilbertson. And back to Marshfield it goes. Nakusport Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families from business to personal banking and everywhere in between. Let Nakusport Edward State Bank work for you. 7:20 to go. Right side for Pohl. Screen from Ramberg. Near side for Vallon. Kicks it back out. Pohl steps in. Three. Got it. Chris Pohl's got 23 tonight. And the lead has ballooned to 17 with 7 minutes to go. Oh, nearly taken away by Kolstead. Roosh. Back out to Mansell. Mansell against Kolstead. And lost it on the pass. Out of bounds off of Mansell. And out of bounds. Back into the game for Wisconsin Rapids comes Walker Schmidt. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. All the way to the basket, left short by Kolstad. Mansell, corner, three. Verholst is airballed. Offense rebound, but got fouled by Kolstad. And heading to the free throw line will be Colby Dix to the Serve Pro free throw line. First one for Colby is back off the back rim. Again, appreciate you all tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. High school leader in your streaming leader in high school sports, state of Wisconsin. Thank you all again for making this part of your Friday night, the final Friday of January already. Hard to believe. It's flown by. To the basket, Kolstad. Camden will head to the free throw line. February usually drags on. It's the shortest month, but at times feels like the longest. But again, it's a perfect month because it starts on Sunday, ends on a Saturday. Exactly a 4-week calendar stretch there. It's only 28 days this year. Kolstad made the first free throw. He was 0 for 2 before that. And 1 for 4 tonight for Camden. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com. Find agent near you. Gilbertson, step back three, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Kolstad. And coming up for Wisconsin Rapids, schedule-wise, what do we got here for the Red Raiders? They'll host Wausau West on Monday. And then head to Rhinelander on Tuesday. Offense rebound by Jordan. McTaggart for three. Got it. Second chance opportunity, and Vetter McTaggart took advantage. He's got 8. Spinning Gilbertson off the mark. Offense rebound. Schmidt out to Gilbertson. And turns it over. 5:15 to go. Chris Pohl out to McTaggart. Marshfield next game. They'll host Holman on Tuesday before heading to DC Everest. The battle for atop the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Then after that, they go to Oshkosh Arena on Saturday the 7th to play a very good Brookfield Central team. So they'll be at Stevens Point on Friday the 13th in February. They ran that same out-of-bounds play in the first half. McTaggart missed the three-pointer. Ben Jordan back to McTaggart. 4:45 to go. It's a 20-point Marshfield lead. Kolstad turns it over. Ramberg was supposed to cut to the basket. All the way to the basket. Got it. Brody Gilbertson with the friendly roll. And the end one here for Brody. Cam Kolstad turned it over. McTaggart picks up his first foul. Team foul number 4 with 4.5 to go. Chris Pohl, 23 points tonight. Valen Ramberg with 10 for Marshfield. Vetter McTaggart with 8. Gilbertson's and 1 free throw, no good. Rebounded by Valen-Ramberg. 4:25 to go. Near side for McTaggart. It's a screen and dribbled it off of his foot. No, they're going to say it was off of Mansell's foot. Pull to the basket. And got it again. His third and one of the half. 25 looking for 26 here with the free throw. And the patrons here in Wisconsin Rapids start heading for the exits. Agates, yeah. That's Chris Pohl's free throw is good. He's got 26 tonight on just 3 3-pointers. He had 2 in the first half, 1 here in the second half. He's had 3 and 1s in the second half. Mansell against Kolstad to the basket. Got it. Zach Mansell's got 4 points. It's a 19-point lead with 3:40 to go. And Key Savings Bank postgame show will wrap things up here tonight. See if Coach Fisher wants to talk or not. Ramberg flying high to the basket. It's been a big second half for Marshfield. Putting their foot down here in the last 15 minutes or so. And Pohl with another rebound. If he's not there already, very close to another double-double for Chris Pohl. Likely already there. McTaggart, open 3. Got it. Vetter had 10 of them against Merrill on Tuesday. He's got 3 more here tonight. Gilbertson, step back 3. Back rim, McTaggart with the rebound. Now we just let the clock run out here. 61-37. Don't want to say it's been give-up mode the last couple of possessions, but Rapids just going through the motions. And Marshfield's going to pick up another win here tonight and move to 5-0 in the Valley. Chris Pohl to the basket, and he got fouled. Chris will head back to the free throw line. Big one coming up next week at DC Everest. That's next Friday. Pohl's free throw is good. 2, 4. Will Ketterer into the game for Valen-Ramberg. .28 points for Chris Pohl here tonight. 18 in the second half. Airballed by Schmidt, and that should all but do it here. 63-37. And Pohl will head back to the free throw line for double throws here. Looking for a 30-burger tonight. It's Chris Pohl. Brody Gilbertson's 4th foul. 29 for Chris. Derek Agna will head into the game. Gavin Larson will check in if Chris can make the free throw. 30 tonight for Chris Pohl. A round of applause for the senior. 30 points, 20 of them in the second half for Chris Pohl. Marshfield again will pick up another conference win here tonight. It's a big one. Rapids had them on their heels for the first 18 minutes. Got it close, about a couple of points in the second half. Marshfield flexed their muscles and will come away with a big road victory. Bounce pass to the basket. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound. Can't finish. Kicks it back out. to Levi Jansen. There's a three left short and chased down by Mansell with 1:40 to go here in the ball game. Again, tonight's post-game show will be brought to you by Key Savings Bank, our friends at Key Savings Bank. Gilbertson all the way to the basket, lost control of it, and came back away with it. And got fouled on the drive. Team foul number 5 on Marshfield with 1:23 to go here tonight. If you haven't done so yet, head over to Appleton North and Kaukauna boys basketball. Let's see what we got over there. It was an 8-point North lead at halftime, just 3 now, 38-35, Appleton North. Line change here for Wisconsin Rapids. They've got 6, 8 on the, let's see what we got. We got 5 out there. All right. Julius Knighton into the game. He throws it away, looking for Reed Jaronsky. 1:15 to go. And thrown away by Hunter Smits. And a big second half for Marshfield will propel them to a victory here tonight. Trevin Fry's into the game, number 20. Will Ketterer, Gavin Larson, and Derek Gogna. There's a three-pointer for 3. Will Ketterer. 40 seconds to go. Just 17 second-half points for Wisconsin Rapids. On the other side, 42 second-half points for Marshfield. Much more Marshfield-esque here in the second half. 42 second-half points. Down low, looking back to the near side. 20 seconds remaining. Ketterer back to the near side for Jansen. Down low to Will. Try the handoff and taken away by Isaiah Strelo, number 25. Isaiah's got it now with 5 seconds. Throws it up there, and that will do it. Marshfield comes to Wisconsin Rapids, puts up a 42-point second half. Comes away with a 68-37 win over Wisconsin Rapids. Key Savings Bank postgame show coming up next. We'll see if Coach Fisher wants to talk, and we'll have it for you when we come back. You've been watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield picks up a road conference win here tonight. Coach, big second half. They had you on the ropes a little bit in the first half. What changed offensively and defensively in the second half?
Well, they came out with the appropriate energy.
needed, and they were playing well. That first half, everything was just really difficult for us. And a lot of it had to do with the way Wisconsin Rapids was playing. They defended us well. They had some guys knock down some perimeter shots. We gave up a couple offensive rebounds. They probably had double-digit second chance points in that first half. Just kind of regrouped, and we found some things that worked well. The one play that kind of sticks out where it was still kind of back and forth was a play that Ben Jordan made in the corner down there, tipping away an out-of-bounds pass and then knocking it off of them. Like that type of energy play, I think, propelled us. Now the shots are going in a little bit. We're getting out in transition. So an under-the-radar play, but I think it was really big for us there.
A couple of big games next week, Holman on Tuesday, and then a big one at Everest on Friday. I know you take one game at a time, but what can you take out of a game like this, a close one, and going into next week?
You got to be ready to play. It's really the most difficult thing with being a basketball team and being a part of a team is consistency. It's just really difficult. There are a lot of times tonight where things weren't going our way. The ball wasn't going in the basket. It felt like there was loose balls out there that we were getting hands on but not controlling. And sometimes you just got to keep battling. And I thought we did that very, very well tonight. You do that, things will start going your way. But we got to be ready. Holman on Tuesday is going to be a very, very difficult matchup for us. They spread the floor. They have 5 guys that can shoot it, so we're going to have to be ready to go on Tuesday.
All right, thanks, Coach. Thank you. See you down the road. Bringing our Celestial Sports Player of the Game, Chris Pohl. Chris, 30 tonight, 20 in the second half. What was working for you in the second half?
We got into our continuous ball screen offense, and my teammates were setting good screens, spacing the floor well, so that gave me the opportunity to kind of play off that ball screen and dish it and score a little bit.
Always difficult, obviously, in the Valley to come on the road and get a win. What were they doing in the first half, kind of throw you guys off your game with only a 6-point lead at halftime?
Yeah, they were switching a lot of screens. We work on it in practice, but majority of the teams we see don't switch screens, especially all 5. And that kind of threw us off a little bit. And, we just weren't knocking down shots we normally knock down, and they were hitting shots. I mean, they played a really good game.
All right, put you in the house, all right? Give you this. Go ahead, Chris.
I'm Chris Pohl, and I'm in the house.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. It's a 68-37 win for the Marshfield Tigers. They are 5-0 in the Valley. They will take on Holman on Tuesday. Jane DeLisio will bring you that game on Tuesday from Marshfield. And then Chris Conley will have the game on Friday, a massive one. DC Everest hosting the Marshfield Tigers in Valley play. For Braden Sutter, this is Steve Aves. Have a blessed night. We'll talk to you again next week here on Celestial Sports.